Welcome to Mod of the Day, and today I'm reviewing a mod called Longbows. Now, with the introduction of crossbows in Dawnguard, bows became weak in comparison. Well, now we have longbows to even the score. Now, this is great if you want to use a bow with similar damage to a crossbow, and if you love archery in the game and just can't stand using a crossbow. Now, here are the improvements these things make. You get 50% further range when firing arrows, and they also do more damage. We also get increased stealth damage when firing arrows, which is another bonus, a big one, especially if you're an assassin. They also appear at random and show up at later levels in the game, so you're not going to get them early on as far as I can tell, which is good because you don't want another powered bow at the start of the game. And they also have one little drawback, and that is that they take longer to pull back the arrow, which if you're in a close combat situation and you've only got your arrow and your bows, that could be risky, but you're paying the price for the extra damage and the extra range. Now, this does also apparently edit the Dwemer Museum, but does not change any quests. Now, I don't know anything about the Dwemer Museum, so I don't really know, but forget about that for now. You'll notice we get 11 crossbows here. We get the Ash Longbow. I said crossbows there by accident. We get Daedric Longbow, Dwarven Longbow. That's got like an effect. It ignores 25% of target's armor. And Dwarven machines no longer attack you while the bow is equipped. That's really good. One thing I will say about these enchantments, you can actually get specialized versions of these bows. When I was adding these items via the console, there was many of them, like, say for example, Dwarven Longbow of Fear, Dwarven Longbow of Cowardice. So there's many variations for each one, just like normal crossbows in the game. We've also got Ebony Longbow, Elven Longbow, Glass, Hunting Bow. But that's, I don't say hunting bow, that's my bow. I'm using that for a comparison, forget about that. Orcish Longbow, and we've got a Stormcloak Longbow. Now, like I said, they do have increased range, and to test that, I'm going to do something right now. I've got the hunting bow equipped, and the best thing I can do is aim at that sign down there. All the way down there. You'd just be able to see it, where my reticle is. It's the furthest away as a target. I'm going to fire at the exact same point. Now also take note how fast that arrow drew. You'll notice it did not hit the target at all. Now let's get the Ash Longbow out. Do not change the aiming whatsoever. It went to the left slightly, but I don't think that matters. Fire, you'll notice it's much higher, and it hits it without problem. Almost hit that annoying kid in the head as well. And one thing you'll notice, like I said, much longer to draw these, but like I said, better damage. It's worth it with the extra range as well. It's tactical. And you can see I hit that perfectly well. It bounced off, I believe. But you definitely saw it move. Now you'll also notice these are much bigger. But of course they are longbows, so they will be, I mean, and I think they'll look amazing wise. But one thing I will say, I did try to equip some of these like the Dwarven, and it actually took it off me. It said you have not completed the quest, so I can't like show you it in the game, because watch what happens. Dwarven Longbow removed. You have not finished the required quest to use this item, which is kind of cool. It keeps cheaters away from it. So I don't know how you're supposed to get around that with the console, so unless you find the quest and complete the quest via the console, but that means they must have quests as well. Daedric, I can equip that. That's useful. The Dwarven with the enchantments must be a special one. That's why you got to complete a quest. And yeah, they've all got the same effects really, besides some are more powerful. For example, I believe this one, what I'm using now, the Daedric one, is supposed to be just as powerful as a crossbow. So that's cool. Yeah, it mainly seems that the other one, the Dwarven, which I think looked the best, was actually, you need to do a quest to get it. Why do you need to do a quest? I wanted it. Glass Longbow, just showing all the models in first person mode for you guys. And like I said, they are all completely massive. Which some people might not like, but I actually like the massiveness of them. I like the size. And the Stormcloak. I wonder why there's no Imperial one. As of yet, there might be one coming. I don't know. And there's like a little logo on the front of the bow. You can see it, like a Stormcloak logo or something. So yeah, here it is. Cool. Nice attention to detail. I'll just show you these other ones on the back real quick, what I didn't show you. And yes, we've also got a bound Longbow as well. We've got a spell version. Let's look at the spells real quick. You see it? Bound Longbow. Creates a magic longbow for 120 seconds. Let's see what this looks like. I know my magic is low. Now, that looks badass. I can't sheath it because it will disable it. Looks nice. I just love the bound weapons. I think they all look amazing.
Ooh, pretty colors.
Pretty colours, right? Kid, do you want an arrow in the head? Don't tempt me. One for the longbows and one for a normal bow to show a difference in damage. And let's test it out. I've turned off combat processing. There you go. You can see how much damage that's done. Like I said, these my guy's got no skills in archery. No arrows equipped. Yes, 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 yes. They should be equipped automatically. Now let's use a normal bow. You see, the damage is completely different. There's like double the damage. Right, to test the actual stealth of these things, I'm going to be attacking this guard in the back. And let's go for it. Now you notice the bar, the health came below the D's and the W's, and I got 4 times damage, which I should get. Now I'll be doing the same again with the hunting bow and the same steel arrows. You noticed he's been paralysed, of course, or whatever, but you notice his health is nowhere near the same. And I only got 3 times damage, or before I got 4 times damage. That's because I've got a perk which allows me to go from 3 times damage with this longbow to 4 times damage. If you ain't got the perk, it goes from 2 to 2.7 damage. And that should do it for today's episode. As always, go and check this mod out if you like it. It's on the Steam Workshop at the moment. And also don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And check out the rest of the content on the channel. Anyway, see you later guys.